Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Wherever you are in the world today, I hope that you are doing great. Hope that all is pleasant for you. And most importantly, my friends, hope that you are in good health. Once again, welcome to the Common Sense channel. On this channel, we get to talk about those things that people know, that people have thought about, but don't often have the time to discuss. These, my friends, are the things we discuss here on the Common Sense channel. So once again, welcome to the Common Sense channel. So when I first started started shooting video on my platform, I said to myself, and this video right here is in response to the notification that I got from YouTube on the video that I did recently on the event that happened at the White House corresponding party. I said it was staged, but you can see everything is obvious. And we know this is not new. So I did a video on that. And I said some things in there. I did not use profanity. I did not use words that were inflammatory or words that were profanity. This is profanity. I didn't use anything in there. All I said was my frustration. I said things that were based on frustration. You understand? And YouTube, as always, put a notification. And the notification was about comment. It wasn't about any words that I use in there. By the way, they didn't even tell me what I did wrong. And then they talk about the comments that I made and how offensive or disrespectful it would be to the community. I mean, it's just imagine a social media platform that prides itself on free speech. This is what I've been preaching here the whole time. That, look, free speech is an illusion. None of these so-called social media out here believe in freedom of speech. None of them. And it's true. I know you have the power to hold my videos. I know you have the power to stifle my video so that no one sees it. I know you have the power, YouTube, to block me. I know you have the power to even take my video off your platform. I know you do. By the way, I know these things. And not only that, I also know other things, and I'm going to address them here. By the way, YouTube, maybe you don't know me. I say that. The only place that I put my video are on your platform. I don't put my video on Facebook. I don't put them on, they used to call it Twitter, but now it's called X. I don't do none of that stuff. You won't find me on any of these social medias platform. You won't find me. I'm only on YouTube for a specific reason. Let me tell you that. So if someone with a low brain, someone who cannot make an argument for himself, someone who is weak in terms of the thinking process, call and complain to you about my content that I made, I don't even get that much views. But I know I have the ability to get that much views. But I said to myself, I was still consistent and still relevant on the videos content that I put on my channel. That's what I've been doing. For you to comment on the video that I made without even telling me what I even did, it's just a form of disrespect to me as a person. And you're not supposed to be disrespecting me. If you have issue with my video, the content of my video, just specifically say it. You said this, you say that. The same president that you're protecting, or whoever you're protecting, that you don't want them to talk about on this platform, or whoever called you to complain about my videos, we all voted for the same president. The other one called me a foreigner. I don't know who he is, but I know all of the people in this, all the races in this country, except Native American, came from somewhere someday, but because they're ignorant, they don't know the history, so they call other people names. They call them foreigner. You understand? But I know these people. They're on my platform. They are useless. They are subscribers on my platform that are legit. I know them. But there are those that kind of attach themselves to my platform, and they're listening everything I do, everything I say. But I already told them what my platform is. My platform are against, talks not against, but talk about two sectors of our world. And I don't shy about them. I don't hide about them. If you know it's you, and you too, if you're protecting these people that makes you to comment on my video, then you should talk to them to change their ways. And that's the reason why I talk about politics and religion. Who are running politics and religion are human beings. Are they good? Are they not corruptible? They are. And they are screwing our world. They're messing up things. That's what I talk about them. I don't have to be respectful of anyone as long as I'm commenting on things based on my frustration. Have you ever been frustrated, YouTube, about something that's happening that you want to see done or have done, and someone isn't doing it the way it should be done? Have you ever been frustrated about that and said things that you would rather not say if you're not frustrated? So why you comment? Why you putting notification on my video? I wanted to respond to you I wanted to type in the comment section and say, no, let me do a video for you. Because this is the second time YouTube you've put that stupid notification on my video. I know this is your platform. You can do whatever you want. I don't believe in free things. And let me say this to you. Long time ago, YouTube, a lot of people don't know this, but I'm a thinker. So let me tell you this. Long time ago, before you came around, you know what? The people that run this country is 365 plus, I can say 360 plus million people in this country. How do you think the government is able to control everyone and make things smooth, go out smooth like how it is? Long time ago, they used to have these people in bars, in clubs, on the street as homeless people. All they were doing was gathering information. They used to go in the countryside, the village side, the rural area, and sitting amongst the people, listen to what they say and write them down. And take that back to the government and say, these are what the people are thinking. Average Joe the plumber, average Joe the carpenter, or John the whatever you want to call him out there, they had the frustration about things that was happening in their communities, in their neighborhoods, with their families and friends, but they had no way of expressing that. So if they sit in the club or in the bar with their friends, someone was always there listening and taking down notes. YouTube, today, they don't have to. Thanks because of you. Understand? So all you're doing, you're not doing me a favor. All you're doing is collecting data. That's all you're doing. Or doing your policies and privacy. You say it's all privacy. Who believes that? So all you're like a data bank. So the day a totalitarian government comes to power, it can't only be in this country. It can be anywhere in the world. And you want to screw people up, or they don't have to go digging like long time ago, where the FBI or CIA would spend days, months, years trying to get information from some group. All the fringe groups out in the world. They're all on your platform. So that makes you a databases. You understand? And not just you, YouTube. There are a lot of social medias out there. They're just placed full of information from the average American, even homeless people, even people who don't have addresses. They have an account on you. You allow that because that's another way of understanding how people think, how they feel, their frustration. They can air them up on here. You think I don't know that? So when I come on here, I do them with these things at the back of my mind. I say what I feel like, what I know, all my frustration. I put them on my videos because there are people out there that have these same very frustrations. If the government is not doing right, we as citizens, for those of you that think that I'm not a citizen, I don't discuss that here. I don't need to say nothing. They already got my number. You understand? They can pull it out. It says everything about me. You understand? So stop putting these notifications. I remember I did a video where I said Donald Trump is ushering the new world order. That was 2 months after he was sworn in as a president. When he started doing all the tariff and all that stuff, I said that. And you put a notification on my video. It turned out to be true. You understand? I don't frequent a lot of places. I'm not somebody that on every social media. I'm not like a political junkie. Nothing like that. But I come on my channel with the truth. Some people can't handle it. And they're on my platform. They hide themselves. They're useless. They're not contributing on my planet, on my channel. They're not saying nothing. They're hidden in there. And I have no way of removing them. But there are ways to remove them. And they are calling to you. They are reporting to you things that I'm saying as if I don't have the right to say them. There's something called freedom of speech. Even though speech you don't agree with, you have to just deal with them as long they're not promoting violence against anyone. And that's something I don't do on my channel. Because you can make your case without using profanity. You can make your case without promoting violence. You can make your case without inciting violence in any way or form. I didn't do that. Why? Because your comment, your notification on my video that I did recently on Trump did not violate any of those. Probably someone that don't like my content call you and report it as if I don't have the right to say what I want to say. Is that where America has gotten? Because that's what I've been preaching the whole time. You know my views on certain things because I say them. I say them without hesitation. I say them because I believe in what I'm saying. I'm not stupid. Probably intelligent than you because I already know who you are. You don't like anyone. You don't even believe in freedom of speech. You don't believe in nothing. The only thing you believe in is money making. That's what it is. And by the way, my friends, nothing is free. I know that. Like I said, you have the power to block my account. You have the power to suppress my videos so that no one see them. I know you do. And that's why I did that video. Trump is our president. You understand? So we can talk to him anyhow we want, respectfully, but at the same time expressing our frustration and anger towards him. Why? Because Trump ran on certain things, policies, and he's not doing them. So we have the right to voice our opinion about these policies that he's not doing with respect. I've never used profanity on the president, never. If that's what upset your whoever reported me, or someone in your establishment over there that don't like my videos, that's fine. I'm okay. But tell that person I know. Tell them. So I want you to please stop putting your notification on my videos. I have the right to say and think and speak the way I feel about things, however way I say it. And everything that I say is true. So why even commenting on my video? Why even putting notification on my videos? Because all of your notification don't make no sense. You're going to comment on, put a notification on the content of my video when it didn't even violate nothing. If someone don't want to listen to it, they can go somewhere else. They don't have to watch my videos. They don't have to listen to it. But if they do, they don't have no right to comment on my video. They don't. Even if they do, they have to be, they can be critical of it, but state it on there. You don't have to go report my content as if I don't have the right to put them up there. They're not violating anything, YouTube. I checked your notification and I couldn't find anything in there that you specifically say that my video violates. What community are you talking about that I'm not being respectful of? What? What community? Name the community. You mean the Jewish community? Are you trying to say that I'm anti-Semitic? Is that what you're saying? Are you trying to say I'm against the government? I want to speak against what the government is failing to do for the American people. I've never spoken against Jewish people. Never. I want to speak based on history. And those who love and cherish you will tell you your mistakes and those things that you're doing so you can correct them. So YouTube, please, this one is for you. You need to stay away from my videos. I don't know, for some reason, because I've been on YouTube for some time now, it's like you don't even believe in freedom of speech anymore. Stop commenting on my videos. My videos are clean. I keep it that way. But you're not going to almost like tell me who. I don't even know you, so I don't have to respect you. Who are you? It's you're talking about. You're not talking about no community. Because there are people that watch my videos, they never commented saying that I'm disrespecting their community, or they never comment on the content of my video. So I don't even know what you're talking about. But again, I know who you are. You are databases. But let me tell you, not in this year, next year, or 5, 6 years, or 10, 20 years, or maybe 100 years from now, America will never have a president or administration, listen to this, YouTube, that will be a totalitarian, that will lock people up, throw them up in jail for freedom of speech. Never would that happen. There are 360 plus million people in this country. Understand? I'm one of them. Understand? America will never be a totalitarian state where somebody can tell you what to say, how to say them, when to say them, and to whom you should say them. So you need to stay away from my videos. I know you're holding back my videos. I know that. And this is your platform. You understand? But you need to just stay away from me. Whoever you're protecting out there, you have the right to do that. Whoever you're working for, I know who you work for. You don't work for no one here. That community you're talking about, you don't represent them. So this is for you, YouTube. You need to start commenting, start putting your notification on my videos. You may not like what I say. You may not like my content. That's fine. My content is not for you to judge. You understand? It's not for whoever that called you to report my content. If whoever that called you have issues with my content, they can address it right there. That's why there's a comment section. Look, all the people that say something about my video, I always reply to them in kind. Understand? I'm not disrespectful or anything like that. But one thing I won't tolerate is for someone to disrespect me. I don't know whoever called you, whoever is out there. I don't have to respect you. I don't know who you are. If you show me respect, I will show you respect. But if you disrespect me, I will disrespect you. Because you don't own me. You don't own my thought. You understand? I say what I want to say, how I feel, and it's my right to feel and say the things that I want to say. And like I always say, on my content, I take full responsibilities for what I say on my channel. That's why I don't use other people's content. I create my own content. So please stop putting your notification on my videos. You did it once and you did it again. I didn't do anything wrong on that video. It's a clean video. The languages that I used were clear and precise. It didn't violate nothing. President Trump is an open book. He's the president. He's a public figure. He's the president of this country, for Christ's sake. If he ran on something, he must do them. But he can't deviate. And if he does, if things are hard on us, who should we blame? You know the power that Trump holds? Trump can turn the economy around tomorrow if he wants to. He can change everything if he wants to make life better for people in this country. But he's doing something else. Shouldn't we say something about it? So stay away from my videos, YouTube. Stay away. There are other things you can be doing. I've seen people use profanity, say terrible things about Trump. Go focus on their own videos and leave my video. I don't even have that much views. But I never ever talk about views anyway. You understand? I never comment on views. That's why I never tell people to subscribe to my channel. Never. People come on my channel, they see my content, they subscribe to it. There are legitimate people on my content, on my channel, I know that. And there are those ones that are just attached to it and they're just watching. The only thing they can watch, but they can't do nothing. They can't do nothing. They're just going to watch. They'll be angry. They won't be able to sleep. They'll be depressed and sad. That's about it. But they can't do nothing. And they call you and report to you. That's it. If their brains were developed enough, they will comment on my channel. But their brains are weak. They're weak-minded people. And they're on my channel. I know it. I try to find them. But they subscribe to my channel anonymously. So I can see them. But I know they are there. Those that are genuine on my channel, I know them. I see them there. So if you know who you are, and you're the one calling YouTube to report the content on my channel because your favorite president is in office, you don't even know I voted for Donald Trump too. There are many of us that voted for Trump. We are independent, you understand? So we have the right to talk about him. We have the right to comment. And I know if he's true, if he's leader, if he's the president of all Americans, you should listen. You should listen to those people who voted for him. Even if they voted for him without knowing his intention, you should listen to them. So please, YouTube, you have the power to, again, block my video, stop my videos, stop people from watching my videos, hold my videos back, or even terminating my service. You have the right. But please start commenting on my putting notifications.